everyone, and welcome to the map Data C. Warping in here in the upper right corner, the blue Protoss probes belonging to Creator. We're kind of in a corner, not really though. And his opponent, the Terran, landing over here in red. It is Ryung. The terrifying Terran. The professional Protoss. We will see who loses it. Does anybody snap? I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Wouldn't expect it to go, violent. At least other than the angry Marines. Barracks. I know, you guys just as surprised as I am. In his own base. Don't you know you're fighting Protoss? You have to be wild, be unpredictable, just like the Protoss. Put those barracks somewhere else. Creator gonna make his way into the base, of course. Begin his problematic activities. Gas steal? No. Not usually at this level. And gas steals, I don't know. What's your opinion on it? Feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I feel like they matter much more in a mirror matchup, especially TVT or PvP, where both players tend to take both gases rather quickly. ZVZ, you guys still only take one gas and you're just lobbing Zerglings and Banelings at each other for 3 minutes to see who dies. It's not really a huge deal for ZVZ, but the other two mirrors specifically, it can be damaging, it can be a bit hurtful. Everything else though, like, come on, what are you doing? Ryung, come on, what are you doing? The CC's on the high ground. You're Terran, why are you so scared? It's just Protoss. Reaper gonna make his way over to the other side of the map and get chased by an Adept. No, That was a little anticlimactic. Good for the Protoss though. What did Ryung actually get to see? A whopping nothing. Like, oh crap, he has a pylon in his natural base. What do I do? Now Creator, on the flip side, not going to be able to see this CC. All he's going to get to see is what's right here. So perhaps that is why Ryung actually made the CC on the high ground. The mind games. Starting to scratch the paint on this reactor though. Marines. Uh-oh, there's 2 Adepts now though. And 2 Adepts can totally beat, 2 Marines. Just go right back to hitting the reactor. Sounds about right. Not going to be able to get any major damage done here, but does get to see the CC landing time. And on the other side, we have the first tech choice. Of course, it is Stargate, but it is not for oracles. It is instead for Phoenix. As you see, this little guy zooming through the map. It's over here. Ooh, Widow Mine drop. If only the Phoenix had continued going just a little bit further. Been able to scout that, been able to pick that off. Would have been beautiful. Instead, the Phoenix are going to go across to harass the SCVs as the medevac flies in with the Widow Mines. Creator does see it though. Unlikely to take serious damage. Gonna pick up the Widow Mines, unfortunately. Medevac's not too good in direct combat with Phoenix, are they? Phoenix gonna be able to keep up to catch this medevac. He will drop the mines, but they sadly cannot attack. And especially not when the Phoenix lift them up into the air. Widow Mine drop. Gonna have to go with little less than successful. Phoenix Harassment. Also, not really successful, but they're not for harassment at this point in the game. Sure, you can use them for harassment. Phoenix can be a great tool for that. However, it's more for defense, insurance. When the Terran's push inevitably comes to try and knock down your third base, the Phoenix are really helpful for removing a few key units from the equation. Siege tanks, cyclones, and the like. That's a fair amount of Marines. Creator not really caring. They're going to give up one Phoenix to take a few units away from the Terran. Is it worth it? Any amount of units you can try and deprive from the Terran's inevitable push, because they want to get as strong as possible in a short amount of time, get a few key upgrades like stim, shields, +1, all those major power boosts, and they want to move out right away after getting those to try and get some damage done before that Protoss, for lack of a better phrase, wakes up. The Protoss is trying to get all their pieces together here. We see Colossi in the production. We see upgrades starting just now. Stim, almost done. +1, a little less, almost done here for the Terran. I would not at all be surprised to see Ryung try and move out on the map. No siege tanks, though. The factory has just been kind of idle at this point. He's only got a couple Widow Mines. He's trying to get a few more. He's going with the bio-mine push. We've seen tanks as well. I think... What do you think? Maybe tanks is more common pick for this push that's trying to deny the third base. There's also no Raven. That's a little bit of a key point. There's no Raven here. He does already have the third CC. Hallucinated Phoenix gonna scout the Vikings' presence, which is, you know, informative, sure. More importantly, though, Ryung did not show the army to the Hallucinated Phoenix, so Creator might be thinking, where is that bio ball? And the answer is, it's right here. That is so rude. Put the Widow Mine in the bushes. Widow Mines are bad enough. Do they really need to be hidden in the shrubbery, in the foliage as well? Ryung, what are you waiting for? Usually the hit comes. Is he waiting for shields? At this point now, Creator has +1. He's going to have Thermal Lance, and he's going to have at least three Colossi. Creator, I don't blame him for all these hallucinated... Drag the Widow Mine shot over the SCVs. Pardon me. As I was saying, I don't really blame Creator for all of the scouting he's doing with these Hallucinated Phoenix, because even I'm here thinking, usually the push has come by this point to try and hit the third base. Ryung is not getting the damage done that he needs to. Usually. He may have some ulterior plan, something that my minuscule brain cannot simply comprehend. You know, this surprise battle cruiser transition, but it's not looking like it. He's got Ghost Academy coming. We're just going straight to the late game. Just macro it up. Very well. Widow Mines sprinkled throughout the map. They do have the armory cloaking. No drilling claws, though. Oh, my bad. I thought we were moving out. Oh, Creator was watching. Solid pick. That would have been quite nice as the Terran to get the Prism, because you know, there's really only one Prism out. That guarantees you some map safety. Warp Prism's, of course, one of the #1 Terran killers. These Terrans are out on the map doing their business. Warp Prism in the main suddenly. Oh, yes, Colossi versus Rocks, of course. Phoenix gonna take care of that. Widow Mine. Where are the observers for Mr. Creator? He doesn't have any on this side. It's really not anymore. Vision is quite limited. I'd be a bit scared. Little uncertain. Wants to take this base. Only gonna take some damage on the Zealots. It's a good trade. Disruptor easily takes care of that. Just wipe it clean. Oh yes, back to the rocks. Yes, I cannot be idle. I just don't want to hit the rocks when something else is going on. Yes, of course. Creator now has all of his pieces, everything he wants together. The disruptors are out. He's got 1-1, 2-2 on the way. Ryung, gonna try and split this army up perhaps. Cancels this base. Creator not falling for the bait though. Colossi in the center, gonna deal some damage. He's gonna get on top of this CC and start picking off the workers. Oh, unsafe work conditions. Ryung has to call everybody back home. This is not good, I would say. This is a planetary fortress with bio support, and it's going to be a great surround here for Ryung. Disruptor shot connects with the upper bio. Archon trying to hold the line, but it's just not going very well. Creator going to lose everything. That was a slaughter. What a grinder. I'm sitting here doubting Ryung for not getting any damage done. Little did I know it. He's like, well, if I try and get damage done, I'm going to lose my army. Oh, yeah, I'd stim too after that. I'd be mad. Disruptors. So Ryung wipes most of the tech forces clean. Creator does still have 4 disruptors and a fair amount of gateway units. But the gateway units, they don't really trade that well against Terran bio. The disruptors are going to be the key. Maybe don't just throw them willy-nilly. When you use your disruptor attack to scout. Are there still ghosts here? There's 2 ghosts here, so the Archon not going to be very effective. The disruptors, though, are making it work here. Oh. My god. Battery overcharged used, but he didn't need it with those disruptor hits. Archon, of course, lives despite its EMP damage, but he didn't need to either with those disruptor hits. That was just disgusting damage. The Cyclone finally going to be picked off. The Ghost does not have enough energy to really contribute. Again, I think it's going to be up to the disruptors. DTs are warping in somewhere. Oh, to make an Archon. Creator. Yeah, just clear it safely. It was only 1 Widow Mine, yes, but apparently that was enough to give him some pause. There's enough stalkers here, they can take out that command center if they want to. Ryung's getting set up. Potential surround, potential attack here with the SCVs. Creator, not going to give him the opportunity though. Just going to back up. I'm proud. Usually, a lot of players, they get tunnel visioned on that aggression. I just cleared your CC. I can keep going. You didn't have enough that you felt like you could stop me. Oh dear, he's going to do it anyways. Alright, Liberator set up. Beautiful EMPs from the Ghost here, and Ryung going to get the surround on the right side yet again. This is looking pretty good for him. This Protoss army is crumbling, is collapsing. An emergency recall initiated, but not even all of those forces are going to make it home. Goodbye, Stalker. Floating towards the camera. I do love underwater maps for that. Creator panically trying to get back into Colossi tech, losing most of the heavy tech units. Disruptors, it's only a 2. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. The Phoenix actually pulling a fair bit of weight in the late game here, doing some lifts on the Marauders. Disruptor moves forward. Both are going to be denied, though. The Phoenix not pulling enough weight, it seems. Trying to lift up the Marauders, maybe they should have gone for the Medivacs instead. Ryung gonna get ready with the counter push, and I fear Creator just does not have enough army units. Immortal actually proving worthy of his name. Whew, Colossi quick pick up here, but this is just so much Terran. Battery overcharge used, it doesn't appear to be effective whatsoever. Ryung gets on top of the base. Disruptor, not gonna connect here. Marauders, of course, very good against Colossi. We wish Colossi were better against Bio, but the Marauders are just too darn strong. Probes have been pulled and are dying off in droves now, and still, there's just not enough army units. Ryung gonna take the game. I have to take it back. He did very well with that, despite not getting hardly any early game damage done. It turns out both of them were just taking their macro turns. And the positioning really did help, getting all those nice surrounds on the Protoss army. Beautiful. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know in the comments below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a great day.